Today, as we witness the joining of Simone Benjamin de Mayhop and Dana Michelle Shepard in holy matrimony. My name is Eric Luden. I am a friend of the bride and groom, and I'm honored to perform this ceremony for this beautiful young couple. About 2.5 years ago, while studying in a foreign land, Dana was led on an adventure. She was taken by a friend through the narrow streets of Yaoundé, Cameroon, into a neighborhood that she was not familiar. As she was led through the tangled, unpaved streets, she was not afraid. She began to hear the rhythm of drums and became excited about what she would soon experience. Dana did not know that this drumbeat was welcoming her into a new stage in her life. Dana was led to an unusual house with no roof, no windows, and no doors. In this house, she saw people dancing, drums beating, and her eyes landed on one man performing a traditional Cameroon dance. And although the man could not speak her language, they noticed each other. He noticed in her a beautiful woman, suspicious and careful, who he needed to approach cautiously and with high regard. She noticed in him a quiet kindness and a respect for others. Dana was drawn back to this strange house to watch dancing, and she came at least twice a week. And Ben began coming early to his dance practice, so he wouldn't miss this mysterious, beautiful woman who kept showing up to see him. Ben craved a way to connect with her, and Dana kept looking for a sign that there was a connection. Finally, one day it rained on the dance, and because of the rain, everyone had muddy feet. And after the dance, guests were invited to attend a birthday celebration at a friend's house. But before entering the house, Ben saw his chance. He asked Dana if he could wash her feet, and she agreed. It was this tender, selfless, gracious act that connected the two, and it was Ben's fried plantains that eventually stole Dana's heart. Over time, their love grew and reached the point where not even the great Atlantic Ocean could keep them apart. And it's symbolically perfect that this wedding take place next to this beautiful lake. The water in this lake represents the rain that muddied their feet. It represents the water that Ben used to wash Dana. It represents the ocean that Dana crossed to meet Ben, and that which Ben had to cross to reunite with Dana. Today, the lake represents the seas that they'll sail together as a married couple. Sometimes it will be smooth and happy, and other days it will be rough and tumultuous, but they'll be together. These life experiences, both good and bad, will make the bonds of your relationship strong and special. And as you have both decided from now on, you will ride the sea of life together, this is our prayer for you today. As we stand near this lake, may your love always be as constant and unchanging as the never-ending waves that break on the beach, flowing endlessly from the depths of the sea. Your love came softly upon each other's hearts, just as the foam breaks softly against the water's edge. Pledge yourselves to each other this day, and promise to be as faithful, unchanging, and dependable as the tide. As these waters flow on this earth and sustain life, may your constant love nourish and sustain you until the end of time. Pouvez-vous vous aimer toujours? May you always love each other. At this time, Dana's father, Stephen, would like to say a blessing for the bride and groom.
Now, it's traditional in many weddings for the father of the bride to escort her down the aisle and symbolically hand her over to the groom. We don't have an aisle here, but I do want to show my blessing of this union by joining their hands together and saying a blessing. Again, traditionally, in a traditional Jewish wedding, there are 7 blessings said, called a Sheva Brachot. And this is not a traditional Jewish wedding, so I'm not going to do all 7, but there is one that I would like to recite now, and I chose it because it speaks to the joy and the anticipation that are a part of every wedding. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who created joy and celebration, bridegroom and bride, rejoicing, jubilation, pleasure and delight, love and brotherhood, peace and friendship. May there soon be heard, Lord our God, in the cities of Judea and in the streets of Jerusalem, the sound of joy and the sound of celebration, the voice of a bridegroom and the voice of a bride, the happy shouting of bridegrooms from their weddings and of young men from their feasts of song. Blessed are you, Lord our God, who makes the bride and groom rejoice together. Amen.
Now we get to the important part. Ben, will you have this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together in the estate of holy matrimony, le mariez-vous toujours? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others? Will you keep only unto her as long as you both shall live?
I do. Je le veux.
Dana, will you have this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to live together in the estate of holy matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others? Will you keep only unto him as long as you both shall live? Dana, please place your right hand on Ben's. And Ben, please repeat after me. I, Simon Benjamin de Meha,
I, Simon Benjamin de Meha,
take you, Dana Michelle Shepard,
take you, Dana Michelle Shepard,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lovely wedded wife,
to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Comprenez-vous ces mots? No. Wait. Dana, please repeat after me. I, Dana Michelle Shepard, take you, Simon Benjamin de Meha, to be my lawfully wedded husband. Je vous prends pour être mon mari, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Now, it's traditional in Cameroon for the bride and groom to raise their hands when they place the ring on their fingers, so all can see that happening. So at this time, Ben, I would like you to place Dana's ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
And Dana, do you have Ben's ring?
Lost it.
She forgot.
Place it on Ben's finger and repeat repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I be wed. What's going on?
Because Simone Benjamin DeMejo and Dana Michelle Shepard have consented together to be married and have given and pledged their loyalties one to the other, and have evidenced by giving and receiving rings and by joining hands, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce that they are husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride.
I'll toss her in the water.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.